Excuse me.
Are we live?
We are live, I think.
Hi, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to another Shop Talk night with right there below us. Right down there is a guy. I don't know his name.
Robert Lawson with Corn Up. I didn't know you wanted me to introduce yourself. Hello, everybody.
And over here, there's another guy.
Yep, Mike with Mid America Coins, guys. How y'all doing? It's good seeing these guys up here on the stage. It's good hearing from all of you.
So, yeah, we're here to answer your questions. Topic tonight is silver running out. We'll be touching on that and then whatever else we have to talk about. If you have any questions, please ask them. Please begin questions with 3 question marks or 2 or whatever. So we'll notice it easier.
Excuse me.
Or tag me and I might notice that. So, Mike.
Yes, sir.
You're in a shop. How's your silver flow? I got all kinds of texts coming in.
Well, guys, as well as you know, and you're probably hearing this a lot, we are about 4 to 6 weeks out right now on silver still. It is really hard to keep it. Gold, I do have live gold, but if it's a large amount, I'm forced to order in. We're 2 to 3 weeks out. Thing is, on brand new gold, it's going to be in January sometime before I see any new 2023 stuff. I'm not doing any pre-orders this year. They didn't give me the go-ahead, so I'm hearing that they're short a little bit, and that's why they're not doing it. I hear there is some companies out there putting a $20 price tag over on Silver Eagles. They're rolling the dice. They're just like me. We're not getting no orders where we can pre-order from the governments yet.
Oh, Coin Crew says hello and welcome everyone. It's so much easier to do it like that because sometimes the chat gets to rolling fast. So yes, hello guys. Robert, how do you feel silver's coming about? I mean, do you feel it's getting shorter? You happy with what you have?
Well, yeah, I am, but I just noticed something. By the way, Mike, I wanted to bring that up to you. I noticed today that gold seemed to hold everything pretty steady, but silver dropped, which I found interesting because it's like there's no reason for that to be happening. I'd like to know your opinion on that. But guys, just to let you know out there in YouTube land, we all discuss the different things that are happening amongst ourselves as well as talking with you guys. So you guys are hearing up to the second what we talk about. I mean, as far as with the play on gold, the play on silver. Right now, I see something happening that it just don't make no good sense to me.
Well, I mean, yeah, you asked me that. Yeah, I seen the play today, and the bottom line is it was shaking 30, 40, 50 cents here and there. I think it played out at 21.50 something, I think is what I seen on close. The bottom line is, guys, they are going to do what they can. You ought to figure something out when you're raising silver up $14.50 to $16, $17. 20 is a little much. They're playing on that's profiting to me. I don't think that's right. Taking advantage of you guys like that. There is a premium out there. But as to be fair, the U.S. Mint, the Canadian Mint, all these mints has been raising their prices for the last few months. The silver is getting harder and harder to get because the mines cannot function at these numbers. So they're running at a light capacity. Some of them are just shut down, period.
Stacking Perpetrator made a comment. And how is this down in your guys' area? 90% is hit 24 times in his area for the retail. He's seriously thinking about unloading 25% of his constitutional stack. How's it priced in your area, Robert? And do you think he should?
I would suggest you hold on to every piece of silver for a minute. And the pricing is similar here. It's 24 times face to the, to the general public.
Is that on halves, quarters, and dimes, or just quarters and dimes, or what?
I believe that's just your quarters and dimes. It's a little bit more for $half, guys. Yeah, that's right. Thank you for bringing that up, Mike, because you're going to pay a little extra premium for $half right now, and that's been that way for several months in my area.
It's been that way for over a year now.
Well, how is it doing down in your area in Oklahoma?
Well,
And do you think he should offload his stack? Let's hear your opinion.
Honestly, if I would be holding myself, I agree with Robert. I would not dump. But at the same sense, guys, I'm a little bit different than a lot of your guys in that area. I'm actually even knowing selling bullion even on the internet and stuff. We are 23 and 25. We blow all the other companies that's on the website away on 90%, but we're also paying a heck of a premium. If you're going to dump your 90% and you decide to do it, if you can't get 19 to 20 times face on that 90%, walk out of that place, because that's the least they should be paying. That's the least now.
Okay.
And if it's has, they should be paying you a little bit more. And if you're not happy with them numbers, contact Mid America. We'll take care of you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to answer it quick. I don't think you should offload part of your stack at this moment in time. There is something at play we'll discuss in a little bit, because we don't even know exactly what's going on. 24 times in my area is what I sell it for, and the halves I sell about 27, 28. I'm a buyer at 21 on the dimes and quarters myself. So that kind of lets you know what's going on.
Yeah, what I told him was at the least he should be getting.
Yeah. Well, I'm just
going lower. If they're going lower than that, they're just totally ripping them off.
Against an army of shadows, you think the 2023 reverse
proof millions apiece dollar set will be
any good? My opinion, and you guys can answer after me. Don't know, and I'm not really interested in buying anything from Mint at this time myself. I still want the Mint products, but I don't want them directly from the Mint. I don't know if that makes any sense. You guys got thoughts? Do you think it's going to be any good?
Well, in my past experience, and I used to play get in, get out quick with the U.S. Mint stuff. In the last couple of years, everything they put out's been a flop. I mean, they say one thing and do another. At this time here, I'm with Mr. Keefe there. I'm not interested in the Mint stuff like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm still going to be doing the bullion stuff. But as far as that stuff, don't even interest me. Don't care if it walks through my door.
Before you answer, Robert, the last thing I remember was any real good that was affordable was in silver was the 2019 S, and that was a cluster F. That's all I'm saying when you tried to order it. Do you think that was right, Mike? Is that the last good silver piece that still held its value?
I'm still holding 4 or 5 of them myself. So
okay, what do you think about the Morgans in piece, Mr. Robert?
I'll be honest, I'm of the opinion that you guys are. I'm not interested in buying. The Mint's got too expensive, and they've got too much product. They're reminding me of the Canadian Mint, and I know Mike knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I hate to say this though, but ain't they all getting into it now?
They're creating a FOMO out there. Oh, a limit 3 per household, but yet they're printing twice as many of the Proof Silver Eagle. That's just wrong.
And the premium is double what it, what it used to be.
If I missed your questions, guys, please ask again. I'm seeing a few questions I may have missed, and I do apologize.
And that's one other thing that John Jacobs puts out. He says U.S. Mint quality sucks. You know what? I've noticed that too. It's like, man, the quality of the product coming out, I see all these people showing me these little die chips, little die cracks and all that stuff, asking me if it's worth anything. At one time, that stuff used to be worth some money. But right now, the Mint's quality is so low. All that stuff it's just coming out, falling out. It's junk.
Someone says, hi, Robert.
Hey, Cosmic Creation. How you doing? Good to see you.
I'm doing my best to keep up the chat. Isn't moving too fast, but you know me. I'm just a guy. I'm kind of slow with chat. Uh, so, okay, you were saying earlier before the stream, and we started to get into it a little. And as you know, guys, like Robert said, we're starting these conversations a little bit right before the stream, and then we're coming into it with you, and we didn't get the full input. You said there's something going on right now, and you didn't really say whether it was with silver, whether it was with gold, whether it was just general economics or what. What was going on with that part of the conversation?
Who are we talking to?
You.
Okay.
You said there's something going on.
Well, yeah. I mean, anytime I see, well, gold and silver was moving pretty generally speaking in the same direction, all except up until today. And today, if you look at gold continued its upward path, and it stayed steady across the board. Silver dropped. And I'm sorry, but from everything I'm hearing, there's really just no reason for it to have dropped like that. And that's why I said something's happening. I don't know if there's a short squeeze out there going on or if this is common, but it's like I talked to somebody else. Today's markets as a whole, compared to the history that me, Mike, and even yourself, Keith, have traded in the past, it's not the same. It's done. This is a whole new game now.
Now, Mike was saying in a response a little bit to part of that conversation earlier, you said something happened at the show with 90%.
Yeah, I noticed with these numbers that you guys are talking about 24 and 25. And this is very unusual to me. I was at the Watermaker Gun Show. As a rule, I sell a ton of silver. I took 1,000 face and 90% with me. I walked back with 1,030 because somebody sold me $30 face. In other words, I sold no 90% on them numbers. That's when I decided to check it a little bit more, see what's going on. I noticed the telemarketers, their numbers are dropping a little bit on what they're paying. Now, guys, that could be some effect of what happened today on the silver. Here's the thing. Just because they're not buying don't mean we need to quit buying, because I'm going to tell you, this market is headed to an upward swing. They cannot keep this down. That bubble's going to burst. And when it does, I hope all of you guys that are investing are in on the ride.
Okay, Mark A., I'm just going to read over this, and then there's a question I want to get to. Mark A. says HSN is just disguised. The mint is just HSN disguised, all overpriced.
Home Shopping Network. Okay.
Yeah, Home Shopping Network. The mint is a modern version of the Home Shopping Network. I seen this question in here earlier from M4A. Since modern commemoratives have same amount of silver as a peace dollar, shouldn't they be valued the same as coal peace dollars? That is something I noticed. I noticed modern commemorative commons are actually, you can get them closer to spot than you can a coal peace dollar. Why is that, Mike?
Well, because they're is widely available. They have not, none of them really got melted at all, like the peace dollars. Nobody knows on any of the dollars, of the old dollars, how many have truly been melted. You see a mintage in the book, and some people say, "Oh, that's a high minute." Well, how many do you think's gone? I mean, how many times have they melted down dollars?
Well, I remember, what was it, 1918 Pittman Act? They melted out millions of them.
But I'm going to tell you, even today, because of what's happening with the silver and the mines and everything, one thing that is happening, and that's why you're not seeing these going over, is foundry companies are winding up with thousands of these commems now getting melted back down.
This topic, or I'm sorry, the statement that Dopey Tripod says, silver is a vital piece of the solar panel, precious metal for the electrical system in modern cars, with both primed and benefit from federal renewable energy investments under the Biden admin. Now, this is part of why I'm asking the question. Is silver running out? Are we taking too much silver and using it in non-reusable industries such as solar panels? Because once it goes into solar panels, it's not getting reused unless those break.
Right.
Like
But
with
it
a
can still
car,
be.
some of that can be reused after 5 or 10 years or however long they keep the car.
But
But
how many cars wind up in a junkyard? What happens to them cars when they get there? They strip them down. The silver comes
yeah,
back
but
into
the
play.
solar panels most likely aren't going
The
anywhere unless
solar
they get
panels
broke.
are most likely, unless a heck of a hailstorm, a big boulder hit it or something.
They're
That's
most likely not
But if a
reused.
big boulder hits it, they're probably going to need that money now to fix the house.
Oh, collect up my little fragments of solar panel. Go cash it in. No, I mean some of these applications are more or less, in a sense, short term non-reusable. Maybe in the long term, is in a car, or if something happens with a solar panel. But isn't that creating a strain on the silver supply? I mean, especially the way all these people are hyping up EVs and solar panels, and I mean, how much silver do phones got in? I know it's minute, but there's how many billion phones out there? I mean, that's my
Well,
point.
everything's got silver in it. I
I have
mean,
I have never turned in an old phone. I've got dozens of phones sitting around my house. I just won't turn them in.
Well, but almost all electronic parts, and I'm certain there's somebody out there that know about this, but almost all your electronic parts, it used to be gold was the connector. They found out
Yeah.
they can use silver now, and they've been using silver. So, and there's so minute amount of it, it's just like the silver plated flatware and everything else we see out there. There's so little silver, and the cost is so much to get it back that nobody's getting it back. So everything's got to be done with.
well, that's what's happening to the mines right now. They cannot produce on these numbers.
And that's the other thing I was about to say. The mines, it costs too much money. I mean, the price of diesel, my God, almost every piece of equipment's diesel. They can't afford to do it. So I'm with you on that one.
If we can get silver up over 26 and keep holding, maybe we can get some of these mines back in. But see, if we keep raising diesel fuel and everything else, well, now it's going to take even more dollars to operate. And in these places like that, they have to be heavily insured, and the insurance don't care how much they charge them as long as they can get away with it and charge it. So they got that cost in there, and people don't realize there's a lot of cost to mining, and that's why we're having this trouble. And as far as sterling silverware, guys, the younger generation don't care about buying younger sterling silverware. Is not out there anymore. It's mostly been melted down.
Okay, I've been seeing a couple comments in here about XRP. What is XRP? Do you guys know?
Yeah.
Is that like digital coin?
You might not want to talk about that tonight if you want to keep your channel just saying.
No. I'm just saying, is that digital coin? Yes or no?
Yes. Well,
Okay, that's not something we cover. We just want to cover the physical silver, gold, and coin collecting aspects. I mean, I just don't know nothing about it. I've never really backed digital coin. I just don't understand it. So I don't want to. I'm old school. I like old stuff because I'm old school.
Right now the young kids are all going to be hit by this here crypto, whatever happened. And I can tell you right now, it's
I think that subject we should leave alone tonight, guys, because
Yep.
it is not a good subject to cover, especially now.
Especially since we don't. Well, I personally, I don't know it. This is for the younger generation. I deal in tangible and the real. Like, I don't deal with paper silver. I don't deal with paper gold.
Yeah, I don't like
real material.
Yeah, I'm more of a hands-on kind of guy.
I know. I seen your video.
Yeah, I like to hold it. Do you see that short I put out with that 5-piece American Eagle set? I put out a short last week.
Oh yeah, I think I should have brought mine for show and tell.
I don't have nothing for show and tell except for this little big red thing.
Well, you got more than I got.
That's it. That's all I got. Sorry, no show and tell
Are we,
tonight,
are we in
guys.
kindergarten now? Are we doing show and tell?
The only thing I know about the digital coin is at one point, and I just want to put this out there. I heard Australia was putting together. I don't know if they ever did a digital coin where each coin was worth 1 gram of gold. That was the only thing I ever heard about anything ever being backed on the crypto. But then it's no longer a crypto if every digital coin is backed by a piece of gold, is it?
It's backed by physical. So
By
there you go.
physical from the government of Australia. Just saying. I don't know. Beirut is in the house. So, guys, if you haven't subbed these great channels, this guy right here, Mid-America Coins, I'm sure his link will go up in the chat at some point. And Robert down here from CoinOp, I'm sure his link will go up in the chat because I've been seeing some of the mods post their links up, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. But, yeah, they put out great content. Mike doesn't put out a whole lot, but he still puts out.
I'm working on it.
He puts out.
I really wanted to do a video today, but things happen.
Robert's down there laughing about it.
I am working on it. I don't have the time these guys got.
That's why I haven't put out one in a while, Mike.
Okay, I didn't know.
We just passed 145,000, folks. Thank you all for all your thumbs up. Thank you for all your support.
I crossed 6,000 last Wednesday, and
hey, Robert, here you go,
crossing 6,100 Monday. In the show yesterday or Sunday, the auction that we have every Sunday, I'm like, man, it would be great to get to 6,100 by Wednesday. Monday morning, I wake up, I'm at 6,100. This morning, I wake up, I'm almost 6,250. I'm like, YouTube is being extra nice to us. I don't know what's going on.
Every time I go to your auction, man, I take and I see where you're looking through coin rolls at the time. It's like, shit.
What do you mean I'm looking through coin rolls when you go to my auctions?
Just what I said. Every time you guys are searching rolls of coins, I must be getting it when you got the coin rolls.
Oh, yeah. The main auction for us is on Sunday. Tuesdays is every other week we're here. And then the other Tuesday we do a coin roll hunt if we have boxes, and then we follow with a light auction at the end. So but we start at 6, so the auction's usually starting by 8 on. But right here, every other Tuesday, right on this channel until the end of the year. And at the beginning of the year, we're going to start rotating channels between these guys. I'm going to be down at the Fun Show. And Mike and I are going to get together and trying to figure that out.
Start sales going to be.
Robert already knows how to do it, so we're going to show Mike how to. I hate to say I'm going to show my big brother how to do it, but
I don't know what he's talking about.
Shar knows how to stream on the StreamYards.
She does. Already?
Then why aren't we trading now?
Well, we could. You didn't say that. You said let's wait.
Yeah, I also suggest we wait until after the holidays, man, because I got a bunch.
There you go. See, there's two guys that said wait. This guy says wait and then wants to renege,
We are taking a vacation from the chat the Tuesday after Christmas. Now that's scheduled for chat, but we're going to have to fill that with we're going to be off. So we're taking that one off from the chat, and then we're coming back when we get back from Florida with a chat. So to keep everything in sync of every other week, we're just going to miss that week. Just saying. Because the following Tuesday.
Well, you lost me, but okay.
We're off after Christmas, dude, in between Christmas and New Year's.
Okay.
Great. I thought we talked about this.
Yeah, we did.
Robert, did we not talk about this?
I thought we did.
Yeah, but I slept.
Now we're letting everybody else know.
Well, I thought you did talk on the last live one. I thought we talked a little bit about it. But anyway, that's okay.
I don't know. Did we? Guys, did we talk about being off after Christmas from chat?
I don't think we did in the live show.
On the live, did we, if type a 1 or type an X if Mike is wrong? A 1 if we talked, or an X if we
Hey, guys, even if I'm wrong, give me a 1.
Okay, so guys, if you got any more questions, please ask. Please put some questions in front. It helps keep the chat
Well,
moving.
now, Mrs. Coin Crew vote does not count at all, by the way.
She didn't vote. She just saying, yo, Rex. She's saying hi to Cornosaurus.
No, making sure she don't vote then.
I think we're always a little off.
Thank you. Hey, I'll take that one, Mrs. Crew.
There's a vote for you. Bob Pistols, stacking perpetrator. All right. Now, as coin dealers, we've all had our share of customers, good or bad. We all love the great ones. What is? Let's go somewhere that we didn't really talk about.
You starting?
Oh, I wish I could post this. They don't post the crew member things. Mr. Marmel is a crew member for 10 months. Thank you. I think they do post the super chats in StreamYards, but not the other. So I can't pin it. Sorry about that, Mr. Marmella, but thank you for your 10-month support. What is the strangest customer you've ever had that you can think of? I mean, they're not the strangest, but a strange customer you've had. Whether it be a good experience, a bad experience. Anybody want to tell? Oh, they're thinking now.
No, I'm not thinking. I'm not.
No, I'm not thinking. I don't tell. Because if I had to tell, it'd probably be you.
Mike.
If I had to tell, it'd probably be Keith I'd be talking about. So
well, I'm just saying, my strangest, and it was not a customer at the shop, but it was a customer somewhere else. Someone you wouldn't have even expected, and then they collected coins. So, not too strange.
Well, who was that?
I ain't gonna tell you because we're not telling.
Oh, okay. Well, then
We're not telling.
Yeah, but you started telling, so you don't.
No, I left it. I left everybody hanging.
Yeah, well, you left it in the middle of the stream.
Yeah, I did on purpose.
Mike, Big Rocky wants to know if you have a 97 Panda.
Oh, he's not starting with question marks. That's why I missed it. Do you have a 97 Panda?
I can't answer that at this time. We're live.
What is the strangest coin you guys got? I had a guy come in today, had an 1878 CC. I put it in my hand, and I'm like, I didn't even really look at it. I put it in my hand. I'm like, this is counterfeit.
It took that. You had to put it.
I said, this is counterfeit. It was like for me, that's some people think that's a strange experience. To me, it's not. For someone to throw a coin,
I know. I could tell it within 1 or 2 grams.
It was 3 grams light. I put it in my hand, and I could feel it light. I'm like, this is counterfeit. I didn't even really look at it. And then I started looking at it. I'm like, yeah, the letters are too thick. It just didn't look right after I felt it. All of a sudden, it's like in a slab, you see a fingerprint on a coin in a slab. What happens? You can't never unsee it. Am I right?
I guess I'll give you that. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I actually had something like that today come into me. People bought and once again, it came off of Etsy, but they brought in me a 78 proof dollar. And it was in a holder, actually, guys. It was really in a holder, an off-brand holder. And when I looked at it before I even tested or anything else, I told them right off the bat, this is not real. And what they did is they took a dollar and they polished it up. It wasn't even a real silver dollar. It was a copy of a dollar that somebody made, and they did a good job. But the problem is, anybody knows anything about proofs, the rims are a little bit higher than a regular normal.
Yeah, they are.
Well, this was perfect, just like a regular 78. The rim was not high or anything else. That's the first thing that gave it away to me. I'm looking at. I said, man, that's a high polish. So I got them convinced they let me crack the holder. I said, that's the only way I'm going to buy it. The thing is, it passed my tester.
Here you go. And this is what I was talking about a while ago. Guy walked in, Silver Scrounger runs a shop also. Guy walked in 6'4", near 300 pounds, shoulders like a linebacker, dressed like he was back in the 80s and nearly homeless. Came in and bought 2 Gold Eagles and a roll of generic rounds. To me, that's the kind of thing I was talking about. Did you have anybody ever come in and surprise you with the amount of stuff they bought? That's what I was asking.
I'm in Oklahoma. That's always normal. I got farmers come in. I got farmers come in with old junky trucks and tore up jeans, and they'll throw money on you wouldn't even think on the counter and say, "I'll be back. I'm going to get my feed. Fill me up with silver."
There we go. See, the super chats come through, guy. Mr. Marmella, hope all the, but that's fine. But hostas, discord.net. I'm not sure. Mr. Marmella's from New Zealand. He watches us. He watches Ida. Watches a lot of people. Great supporter. Thank you, Mr. Marmello, for the $5 super chat, sir.
Okay, what are we talking about now?
Okay, I don't know. Corey Career told a customer I'd give them $50 and they take it all, but they would argue they wanted me to give them 100. LOL. Not quite sure what that meant, but okay. I think he said he would give them 50 and they wanted 100.
Well, I don't know what it is, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think they're maybe trying to buy something.
Yeah.
Well, that happens a lot.
Oh, I know. I told you about that before we went on the air about that guy coming in trying to buy $20 gold pieces from me. Told me one site was selling them for 19.
Here's a question. Here's a question, Robert. If it's a counterfeit, why, or I'm going to add the word how, why would or how would it weigh the right weight if it was counterfeit?
Simple. China's getting extremely good for one, and two, they got a lot of discarded American technology as far as the old machines that they took in. When Denver sold their mini presses, they went up for auction. Whoever was the highest bidder is the one who got them. Okay. Now, all you need to do, just like David Carr made the 64 peace dollars, all you need is a nice planchet for a peace dollar, strike over it, and you'll get the same thing, and you can produce whatever year you want.
You can make it out of the proper composition, and it would weigh right.
Yeah, I mean, that's all Daniel Carr did on the 64 peace dollars.
You wouldn't even really need their equipment to do it. I mean, in today's technology, everything is done with lasers and computerized weights. I mean, all they got to do is know the weights and dimensions. You get that right out of a red book. You know, so, it's real easy. And once you do that, you just practice a couple times until you get the right weight. You can take a regular dialer and make a die. So it's real easy.
Here's a question for you, Robert.
Yeah, but Coinsource Rex, that's Florida Lena's department. She's the one who does all of the foreign. But that two shoe, that's what you're talking about. It's a two shoe. It's Mike probably knows what it is, but it's a Japanese a little silver bar that's coated in gold. I want to say, I mean, I don't know. I really, if I gave you a number, it would be a total guess, and it'd probably be off by 5 points.
Oh, seeing this Japanese gold/silver bar, I do have something here, but I ain't got it with me. I have a gold and silver panda.
Well, the two shoes back in the 1800s there, Keith, and they were actually traded.
Mine ain't in a two shoe. It ain't back in the 1800s. Mine's newer. It's a panda.
Hey, Floor, do you know what the composition is of the two shoe that we sold, Coinsource Rex? I know. Do you know the amount?
Oh, that got loud, Robert.
It did not. NGC did not put. They only put composition, gold and silver. They did not.
They didn't tell the amount.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, Coinsource. All we know is the composition was gold and silver. We don't know the amount. And we were going by NGC's website. Sorry about that, Keith.
Oh, that's okay. Not to get off the topic here, Silver Scrounger just by the way, Keith, I say you won the $100 grab bag challenge. I don't know if I won. I think I got the biggest variety of type coins. I don't. There wasn't no clear winner on it. Everybody, had some people's values had a better value, and in my case, I had a better variety. Rob got a Morgan. Raven got a Silver Eagle, and Silver Seeker got hosed. I mean. Rob is lucky. Silver Seeker's unlucky when it comes to grab bag, but we all had fun, and that's what it was all about, was showing you guys what we got in the challenge, and we didn't open them until we did the video. So thanks to everybody for joining in. Thanks to all the new people that came over from that grab bag. I appreciate it. Who knows their Colonial? Anyone interested in sharing what they think of a 1776 New Hampshire Colonial coin is in the current market? I'm not familiar with Colonial too much. How about you guys?
Not enough to be quoting prices.
No.
Yeah.
A lot of that.
I got Colonial coins, but no, I don't do it enough to actually get my price.
Right, and a lot of that would take, even though you may know the grade of a VG10, VG10s and you got VG10s.
I do got a show and tell.
Oh, snap.
I was offered, and I turned it down. Somebody on YouTube offered me a ridiculously low price for this coin. It's in this big wood box. I'm taking the coin out of the big wood box because I don't want to drop it. I told you I heard footsteps a while ago. I don't know if you guys heard them or not. But this is a gold and silver panda. Do you guys mind if I put it up on the big screen so I can show them?
Go for it. It's your channel.
Well, it's a fair.
I'm gonna tune out now. I'll see you guys later.
Okay, you ready for it? See, was you ready? Okay, you ready for it? Hey, who's got this scary guy here? This is what we got. It's we're having a little difficulty. Here we go.
I can see it.
It's a lot of glare because it's so proofy. It's a
It's that 10th ounce gold in a kilo.
yeah, 2015. Proof 70. It's a big one. Here's my hand.
But what is that, a panda or a medal?
A Moon Festival medal.
That's what I thought.
But it's got a panda on it.
It don't matter. It's not a panda. It's a medal.
It's a medal with a panda and a piece of gold.
And how many yens does it say?
It says 1 of 2,000 struck. It ain't no yens. It's a medal.
They didn't give a yen price on it?
No, it's a medal. It doesn't have a dollar value.
Oh, okay, well then it's worth $200 to me. There, now we put a dollar value on it.
Do you remember when I went down to the St. Louis show 2 years ago, and Silver Seeker caught me down there, and he says, "I'll give you $1,000 for it." That's what it's straight up. He put it in one of his videos. He goes, "I'll give you $1,000 for it," because he did a video showing me and you at the show when I had first started YouTube.
Right.
That's how long I've had this, for about 2 years. So
well,
yeah,
he gave you a fair number. With the metal value, he gave you a fair number at that time.
Yeah. If I wanted to sell it for metal value.
No, he was actually paying you over metal value at that time.
Yeah, the metal value at the time was the panda was about $650, $700 for the silver, and it was under $200 for the gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he was giving me like $50 to $100 over metal.
Hey Keith, I think KW has a question up there.
Did I miss it?
No, they didn't put a question mark in front, but
I have spent 2,000 to spend. Should I buy junk at 20 times LCS?
Well, who's selling to him at 20 times?
He's a local coin store.
Yeah,
I know it is.
he has 2,000 to spend. Should he buy junk at 20 times at an LCS, at his local LCS? Should he buy the junk or should he buy a 1 ounce gold coins?
I would
I
buy
think
the junk. I wouldn't even think about it.
Yeah, for the long term, I think you're better off with the silver because, and I've seen it before. Let me put
Especially if
that
he's
over to
selling
the
at
side.
them numbers. We're paying more than that.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah, that's what my thought was. I'd be buying the junk silver at 20 times all day long.
yeah, and I'm also looking at the point of historically speaking, when silver and gold start going on a meteoric rise, silver goes way faster than gold, percentage wise. It doesn't hit the dollar amount, but percentage rise. If you remember the rise from what was it, 01 to 11, gold went up like 6 times its value from 01, and silver went up like, what was it, 15, 16, 18 times or something like that. Its current rate. So it usually goes up 2 to 3 times faster until they hit the peak. And then silver comes down faster too. So that's what you got to be careful on. It moves. Very volatile. What do you guys think?
I see a lot of people say we're paying 20 times for silver and
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. I would buy the silver. And I'm
Well, here's the thing: you can spend 1,000 on gold, you ain't gonna get much gold for 1,000.
Holy smokies! Look at this. Picked up some halves 20 times. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. What do you guys think?
Yep.
20 times face.
Yeah, make a profit right now if you'd like.
Yeah.
There you go. Make a profit. So yeah, we got a lot of people in here, guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for asking questions. We're just a little bit over halfway through the show because we are going to be out of here at, I guess, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. You're on Eastern, right, Robert?
Yes, sir.
Yep, I'm on Central.
So you're centralized.
That's right.
So when's your next big show?
Who?
You.
Oh, well, I got to say, guys, my next big show will be in January. I'll be at the Fun Show.
I'm going to be there.
I'm thinking about going.
I do have another show coming up, the Black Friday show, and then I'm going to be doing a one day show the 5th. I think it is, or something like that, December, the first week of December. I'll be doing a 1 day Saturday show in Carthage.
I lost myself. Literally.
And then I'm done for the year.
So you're not going to go to Indiana? State show.
Who's in Indiana?
The state show.
No.
Well, we used to go to all the time. I'm not going. I was just asking if you was going.
No, they moved it too far for me. I'm sorry.
Isn't the Michigan show coming up there, Keith?
I was thinking about walking over to it, but it's
walking over to it. That's a long walk from
Muskegon. It is, isn't it? I was thinking about popping my head in over there, but I'm really not sure because that is Thanksgiving weekend, and it just depends on what we got going on around the house. Because I do need to spend some time with the family. I'm always working and stuff.
Yeah, Angel, we're planning on going down there.
Yeah, we booked our rooms already, and I very rarely book my rooms ahead of time, but I wanted them close.
Last time I was down there, we had a hotel next to the airport, and man, did we see some funny stuff happening down there.
I think we answered this question earlier, Silver Frogman. I am not buying them. And I think, what'd you guys say? 2023 piece or Morgan dollars?
No, I'm not.
Nope.
Yeah, the only way I'll buy them is if someone brings them into me aftermarket. I won't buy them from the mint. I'm not happy with the mint right now. There you go. Yeah, Keith doesn't prepare. Yeah, he seen me go down to Ravenhawk show. I didn't have a hotel book. I'm like, how do you get over to your hotel, man? I need a room. I met him down in Oklahoma because I didn't know how to get over there. So, I don't know. I'm dumbfounded. Help me out, guys. Ask me a question. Okay, it's quiet.
I think Mike's froze.
Mike,
Nope, I'm still moving.
he's still moving. He just went back and relaxed. He's like, oh. So,
I'm
do
just
you
listening.
guys think part of the silver shortage? Do you think that's because people just don't want to sell it? They're just not wanting to buy or sell. They're just wanting to hold it, or do you think it's actually? You said something earlier, Mike, about mines and stuff. What's going on there?
Well, like I told you guys, I mean, the market is crazy right now. They got the silver too low. The guys cannot operate, insure, and pay for this diesel fuel and all this fuel that it's costing. I mean, something's got to break. We know that, and I really think when it breaks, who's ever holding the silver and gold is going to feel really proud that they kept it. So, therefore, any of you guys are really thinking about selling, I would. But if you want to sell, you got three guys up here that would probably buy it. So, I mean, the
If they're
bottom
buying
line,
it 20 times, I'll tell you what, I'll buy back at 20 times. I'm
What's
happy to
what
do
says
that.
y'all want to sell junk for 20? I'll buy it at 20. I'll buy it at 20.
I'll pay over 20.
I might even pay 21.
I'm a
I
buyer.
think I would.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. They're talking about
not,
selling it or buying it at 20 times. Like, well, heck, I'd buy it at that.
If there's any of you guys out there that really want to sell it for 20 times, there's two buyers down there for sure. I'll pay you a little bit better.
Now,
But I will, but I'm not going to step on their toes. If they hollered first, so give it to them first. Any leftovers, remember me.
Stacking perpetrator, as I said, is also has a shot. It says, Coin Crew, I do not buy into the silver shortage narrative. I don't buy into it too much. I am concerned because there is something going on. However, I buy and sell at market. If market is buying high, I sell high. The price on the COMEX is irrelevant. What's relevant is what are people buying it for? What are people selling it for? Do you guys buy into the silver shortage?
I'm going to tell you, yes, there is a shortage going on. The thing is, the reason why I buy into it is when I cannot give pre-orders that I've gave for years, that's telling me something's up. I think these guys that are giving you pre-orders are basing it off. They're hoping that they get the releases and the silver stays down. It's a big gamble doing 20, 21 times. I'm seeing it on the web. I'm scared of that when you're paying that much over. I'm talking on pure silver eagles and stuff like that. As far as him not believing that, well, why else do we have these 4, 5, 6, and 10-week waits?
Yeah, it's not a matter of believing it. It's a matter of buying into it. And I guess he's saying falling for getting stuck with it on high end. I mean, you don't get stuck with it if you're buying and selling this fast. Do you buy into it? Yes or no? Because I do have a really good question.
I'm not buying 100% into it, but I know there is something there.
This is the best question of the night. I was at Robert. Do you buy into it? Yes or no?
No, I mean, it depends on. It's complicated. Go to the next one.
This is a question I want Robert to answer. Here's something to think about. If SHTF barter system using silver, how popular do you, Robert, even though it doesn't say your name, would silver be with non-stackers? Would silver be a niche for a bartering system? They're addressing me, but I want you to answer it. Can you do that?
Yeah.
How popular is it going to be?
I mean, listen, here's, bees nuts is a great question because there's so many younger people that don't have a clue. They think that we have, I've seen the younger generation come in with the golden dollars and ask how much gold's in them. And so it's like, but it will catch on because, you have to understand the shit hitting the fan, it'll only last for a month or two at the most, and then the government's going to take over and get it back under control, in my opinion. The barter system will have to work. the people that don't believe in the silver, they're probably going to learn about it real quick, because if they don't, they ain't going to have shit to barter with unless they have some other commodity. So that's my thoughts on it.
What about you, bro? Big brother Mike?
I kind of agree with Robert. I mean, they got to do something. These young kids do not know what they're really heading to, because this computerized money that is not there, guys, we've just seen, and we've seen it hit hard. Bitcoin went all the way up to over 60,000, and now it's underneath 20.
Well,
For all them people that put in on them numbers up above, I feel for them, because they lost all their life savings. If they would have had physical, it wouldn't matter. You're holding it. It cannot go anywhere. You don't lose until you sell. And just remember, and Robert and Keith, you both know this. Since man has came, we've always traded with silver and gold.
dude,
Yeah.
look what I was going to say, man.
I'm sorry.
Now, what am I going to say about this? I mean, silver and gold has always been there. Oh, here's what I'm going to say. For all the new people that would rather
That's
have
what I
the
like
Hershey-
hearing.
that would rather have the Hershey chocolate bar than the 10-ounce bar of silver, that participated in
I
that
remember
YouTube
that
video,
video. I do
that
remember
participated in that video, you're going to wish you would have took the silver instead of the candy. 'cause
that.
the
But almost
candy's gone.
everybody took the candy.
That was
Yeah,
out in California,
Andy's
Mike
gone.
Dice. I seen him. It's like, dude, do that to me just one time.
I know, right? That gold coin for $50 or something, or the 10-ounce bar for some. What do you think about Goldbacks and post-dollar scenario? I'm going to answer first. No, because the Goldback, there's no way of tracing the amount of gold in them. You, when you melt it down, it won't test. You try to melt it down, it all evaporates. There's not enough gold in a Goldback.
It's just like foil.
Unless it's one of the heavier Goldbacks, but still, there's a big.
Floyd, grab me some of my
I don't think so.
little pieces. real
I
quick.
do have some go back dollars at shop
Yeah.
too.
Do you think they're good for post-apocalyptic?
The
type
little,
trading?
yeah, the little ones that we just got last
No.
couple months ago.
I don't think so. No.
Post-dollar, Robert, Goldbacks. Yes, no.
Are you talking about those?
Utah, Nevada, New Jersey, all them. Need pieces of
I
plastic.
think he's right in agreement with us. That's just
Well, hey, I got some gold leaf. Can we use that?
That's exactly what I think.
all I think about that is it's a novelty
I was
gift.
talking about the
That's what
little-
I really think about it.
Yeah.
What I think about Goldbacks is, just like Robert says, that gold leaf or that silver foil on a pack of, what is that?
That
What
looks
do
like,
you mean? What is
that
that?
looks like
I need
gold.
them. I need them.
Are
That's
they
what I'm
Franks?
gonna be trading with, guys.
Are they
I
Franks?
need them.
Yeah.
They look like Franks from the side. The roosters are the others.
No, they're the others.
Oh, we're gonna put you on the big camera. Let me figure out. Here, you ready? I'm gonna put you
Yep.
up there. You ready?
Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Gotta love a little gold. You know my birthday's coming up, right?
That's the
Uh-huh.
old ones.
You know what? I bet it goes right past, and you won't get one of these unless you pay for it. Yep. I gotta give it back to mom.
It's not coming up till August.
I heard her say that was her gold.
That's right. I said, hey, Mike, hey, you got a woman, right?
I know. Hey, what's hers is hers. What's yours is hers. That's what
got go right.
It
It comes in, she lets me look at it after I buy it, and then after that, it's whisked away for me to just see it every now and then.
You know how when you go to the doctor and they test your reflexes, they hit your knee with that little hammer and your leg goes out? When someone says, I got gold, my reflex is, it's my birthday. You know that, right? It's like I was hit with a hammer. I love gold.
Now, I think,
you know what I think about other people's birthday? They should give me a gift.
I think that they're talking about these gold-backed bills. I don't think they're gonna be shit. Down in Venezuela, I seen a video where they're just using gold flakes, gold mini nuggets. That's what they're using down in Venezuela.
Yeah, nuggets are better than the in post-apocalyptic time.
Silver scoundrel, I buy them at spot price.
more than silver and gold.
Silver Scoundrel says, I got 5 of these Swiss 20 francs. Nobody seems to want them. Like I said, right now, blanket offer. Spot price of gold, now buy them. Send them to me.
I know, man. I pay more in spot. That's all I can say about that.
So what do you guys think about the bullet and eggs?
I
What?
think they would. I don't think they would want the eggs more than the silver and gold unless they was actually hungry at the time, because eggs can go bad. The bullets depends on how many they have already, but the silver and gold will keep a lot longer than a bullet will, because even a bullet doesn't. After a while, a bullet, if it's not stored properly, won't it misfire? Like
If
the
it's not
gunpowder
stored properly, but hey, I taken the 3 metals I collect is gold, silver, and lead.
Yeah, and platinum.
I don't mess with the platinum much. There ain't. As soon as I get it, it's gone. I convert it.
Chief Stacker says you can't eat gold and silver. Nobody's going to want it if everyone is starving and looking for food. Oh, yeah. They'll still want that piece of gold because they'll take that piece of gold and say, give me your food. Boom. What do you think about that? That's almost as good as a bullet. Hand-to-hand combat.
No, I'll be the guy that's catching it.
Gold heavy. Oh, I'm just trying to be comical, guys. I didn't mean that by it. I would never do that to somebody.
You know, I've heard people say that about, you can't eat gold and silver. You know what?
People eat
No
silver.
offense, but I don't know of anybody. I don't know. Maybe, Chief Stacker, maybe you will. Maybe you'll be able to take and buy all of the stuff that it takes to make that food. Where if the economy goes to hell in a handbag, that means that fiat currency that you are planning to buy stuff with is worthless. So how do you plan on getting the supplies to buy the supplies to make the food?
Do you guys know, maybe I'm mistaken, Mudswat said they make edible gold and people pay for it. Did Mr. Beast not eat a $10,000 or $20,000 sundae with gold sprinkles or something, real gold on it? Some outrage. He does some crazy stuff, but I know I have heard of people eating with gold flakes on their food. Real gold, not the tinfoil.
I can see it with the silver.
They do it with gold. I don't know if Mr. Beast did it, but there's several foods you can buy.
Yeah,
with
so you can't eat
gold on
gold.
it. Yeah, they say it's good for you. Very, very small amounts. Same way with the silver, but
yes, he did, Mr. Beast. He did it. I don't know how much the ice cream cost. Maybe it was $100,000 ice cream. Look at Mr.
I ain't
Beast.
never heard of no $100,000 ice cream.
That boy
gotta be straight
I don't know
gold.
I don't know what he is thinking, but he does some crazy stuff.
Yep.
He did Keith. I can't even say my own name right. Gold flakes on a Sunday, if I remember right. Ha ha. That's why he said the ha. I was just reading what I seen.
I might try that.
Not me. I'm not wasting my gold.
But hey, I always have my gold then.
No.
Unless you're following me to the bathroom.
Well, I'm just saying you're not going to have it in you, though. Actually,
There's
parts of it does. They do operations, Mike. They use gold to direct the lasers.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yep, a friend of mine had an operation done that way.
Gold frosting in France. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Mudswat says, I want sparkly poo too.
Guys, that's why we're going
the
short on
comment of the
silver.
night, Mudswat.
Well, guys, I'm gonna have to get out of
It's
here.
about time to get out of here. It's 8:00, and it's somebody's birthday today, for real, not mine.
Yep.
So-
And it's my wife's birthday, and I promised her I'd be.
This
On
is
time.
Mid-America. So you want to close out first, and that way you get on off here, Mike, and we'll close out after you.
Okay.
All right, tell them about you.
Oh,
Go
I
check
thought
them
you-
out.
Oh, I thought you was blowing me up. Okay, guys. Hey, guys, thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate y'all. Sorry, now I can't talk. Robert, it's been great talking to you again. I hope to see you down in Florida if you can make it. If you don't, hey, we'll be talking soon. Keith, thank you for having me again. I really appreciate it. I do enjoy this time I have with everybody, and I hope to hear from everybody soon. Thank you for having me. Talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, that was Mike, my brother from Mid America. Go check his channel out. I just put it up on the thing. And we will see you later, bro.
Okay.
Take care, Mike.
All right, Robert, you want to close on out of there, buddy?
Okay, everybody, you know me at Coin Crew or Coin Op. Yeah, Coin Crew. Part-time over Coin Crew, but most of the time you'll find me over on Coin Op. I see a lot of people in there I really like. Love y'all. Thank you guys for all the support. I enjoy the time that we do here as well. I enjoy the debate, the discussion, all of it, up and down. So thank you all for that. Come see me. We have an auction 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. On Monday and Friday, we have at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Wednesday, we have them at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And thanks again for hanging out with us.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. I want to thank all the subscribers that have joined in today. We really, really appreciate it. You guys are what make this stream possible. I am truly, truly humbled. I mean, I've been lucky. YouTube's been extra nice to me lately. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, subscribers. And we hope to see you again Sunday for another fun day auction. So until then, keep on learning. Keep on stacking. I can't even do it right no more. Keep on stacking. Keep on learning. And whatever. I'm out, guys. I'll see you later. Have a great night.